So let's make 2-in-1 keychain bagcharm. First I'm gonna start with this flower part. Starting with the magic ring, grab your yarn, loop it around your fingers in the cross way and hold it with your third finger. Now grab your crochet hook, go under the first yarn and then over and pull through the second loop. Make it little loose and turn around, pull through that loop, and here you get your magic ring. Now you need to make it a little bit tighter so that it can work easily. Let's make 6 single crochets in the magic ring. That is yarn over, pull through and yarn over, pull through, and here is your first single crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. This is your second single crochet and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through third. And now you need to make same 3 more, that is totally 6, and I'll be back after making all of them. So I have already made 6. Now you need to pull that tiny yarn tight so that you can close the magic ring. Now you need to count that you have made all the 6 single crochets. Now insert into the first single crochet and you need to make a slip knot, that is yarn over, pull through the loop and then pull through again, and this is your slip stitch. Now you need to make chain 1. Now we need to make an increase in the same stitch, that is go through the same stitch, yarn over, pull through and yarn over, pull through again. This is first single crochet and you need to make another single crochet in the same chain, that is same single crochet. So again go through that loop, yarn over, pull through, again yarn over, pull through. So next chain we need to make again single crochet, that is yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, again go through the same chain and make another single crochet. So you are going to make 2 single crochets in the each chain, that is 1 increase, and I'll be back after making all my increases, that is 12 single crochets. So I have already made my increases. When you count, it should be 12 single crochet. So I have a slip stitch and chain 1. I'm gonna skip that and insert my hook into that first single crochet, and I'm taking that extra yarn and yarn over, pull through and yarn over, pull through, that is a slip stitch, and I'm gonna chain 1. Now again we are going in through this same first single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and this is our first single crochet, and I'm gonna mark my stitches so that I don't have any confusions. You can use a stitch marker also. I just had my pins so I used them. So now we are going to make increase in the second chain, that is go through that chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again, and we are going to repeat same once again in the same chain. So this is our increase. So basically we are going to make 1 single crochet and increase in each chain, that is yarn over, pull through 1 single crochet, and next chain we are going to increase 1 single crochet, and again we are going to make a single crochet in the same chain. So I have already made that. So all the next chains we are going to make 1 single crochet, increase, and I'll be back after making that, and you must be left with 1 slip stitch to make. So I have already made all this single crochet increase, that is round 3 completed, and I'm gonna take out my stitch marker and I'm going to make a slip stitch in the first chain, that is yarn over, pull through, and again you need to pull through and make it a little bit tighter if it feels loose. So I'm gonna make chain 1. So next chain we are in single crochet, we are going to make 1 single crochet, again another. I'm going to mark my stitches now. So we are going to make 1 single crochet in the next chain, and we are going to increase in the next single crochet, that is 2 single crochets. Now we need to make first single crochet, and again I'm going to that same chain, yarn over, pull through and make a single crochet. So I'm gonna do the same again, 1 single crochet, and again another 1 single crochet, and third round we are going to increase, that is 1 single crochet and another single crochet in the same stitch. So basically for this round we are going to make 2 single crochets and 1 increase. So I'll be back after making them. So I have completed that round and we are left with a slip stitch and a chain 1. So I'm gonna remove that stitch marker and make a slip knot in that chain. And now we need to make chain 1. So now in the next one we are going to make single crochet in the same chain. Add a stitch marker to your single crochet. Now in the next single crochet we are going to make 1 single crochet. For each chains we are going to make 1 single crochet till the end, that is total of 24 single crochet, and you must be left with just slip knot and the chain 1. I'll be back after making all the 24 single crochets. Now I have made all my 24 single crochets, so you must be left with that slip stitch and chain 1. So we are going to skip that and make slip stitch. So go through the first single crochet chain, pull through, again pull through the loop, and now we need to make a chain 1. So now we are going to make a single crochet in this same chain. Now I'm going to mark my first stitch. So we are going to repeat the same as we did in the last round, that is 1 single crochet in each chain, that is total of 24 single crochets, and count the first single crochet we made, and we are going to repeat it 7 more times, that is 1 single crochet in the each chain, skip that slip knot and chain 1, and we need to make a slip stitch and chain 1 repeat. We are going to repeat exactly the same thing we did in the last row, and it's gonna be same, and we are going to make 7 rows like this, and I'll be back after that. So I have already made 7 chains, that is total of 8 single crochet line chains. So now I'm gonna show you how to make these low ruffle parts of these flowers. So let's get started. To make a ruffle, yarn over once and go through that same loop and pull through all three. That is, we need to make a half double crochet. Again, yarn over, go through the loop, pull through, go through first two loops and then through second two loops. So this is a double crochet. And again, yarn over, pull through, go through first two loops and then through second two. This is second double crochet. Yarn over, go through the loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three loops. Now we need to make a slip stitch in the next chain. That is, go through the loop, yarn over, pull through and again pull through. This is a slip stitch. So I'm gonna show you again. Now yarn over, go through the next loop, yarn over, pull through all three loops. Now again, yarn over, go through the same loop, yarn over, pull through, go through first two loops and then through second two loops. Again, yarn over, go through the loop, pull through, go through first two loops and then through second two. Now again, yarn over, go through the same loop, pull through, yarn over all the three loops. And now you need to make a slip knot in the next single crochet chain. So yarn over, pull through, again pull through is your slip knot. And next chain we are going to make again, repeat, yarn over, go through the next chain and pull through all the three. We are going to repeat the same for all the ruffles what we did for the last two, and we are going to make all the ruffles and I'll be back after that. So now I have done all my ruffles and now we are going to make a slip stitch through that first ruffle we started. Yarn over, pull through. We are going to chain one so that it's a tighter knot and it doesn't comes out. So pull the yarn out extra and cut it. Now pull out the yarn that's connected to the yarn ball, and for about this yarn we are going to sieve it through few rows of our flower to secure our work. I'm gonna use this sieving needle, and you can use whatever needle you have. So I'm gonna sieving through some random stitches. You can just sieve through any random stitches you like. Now just cut the leftover extra yarn. So we are finally completed with the flower part, and now we are going to continue with the leaf or the keychain part. So for that, grab the yarn of the green color and loop it around your finger and make a slip knot. Now take your hook and insert into that loop and make it a tighter. Now we need to make chains, that is yarn over, pull through, again yarn over, pull through. These are literally easy and easier to count. So I'm going to make 55 chains and I'll be back after that. So I already made 55 chains. So take that first chain of where we started and go through that first chain Now pull through that chain and you need to make chain 6 for making a leaf. After chaining 6, we are going to skip our first chain and insert our hook into second one and pull through and make a single crochet. Again yarn over, go through next chain, yarn over, pull through and pull through all 3 and make a half double crochet, and again yarn over, go through the loop, pull through first 2 loops and then through second 2. This is a double crochet. Again yarn over, go through the next chain, pull through and pull through all 3. That is a half double crochet, and again we are going to through the next chain and making a single crochet in it. Now we are going through the first chain of the single crochet. Now we are going to make 6 single chains for the leaf 2 and repeat the same what we did for leaf 1. So after making 6 single chains, we are going to skip the first single chain and go through the next and make a single crochet, and again yarn over, go through next chain, pull through and pull through all 3, and that's a half double crochet. Again yarn over, go through the loop, pull through first 2 and then through second 2, and that's a double crochet. Again go through the next chain, pull through all the 3, and next chain we are going to make a single crochet, that is go through the chain, pull through and pull through the both. Now we have made both the leaves, so we are going to make a connection between them. So we are going to make a single crochet into the opposite leaf, just that they stay connected, and after making a single crochet we are going to chain 1 to make the knots tighter and pull the yarn out and cut the yarn. So we are almost done with the leaf and the chain part. So now take the yarn we have recently cut and loop it around the leaves to make them look wider. I'm gonna just loop 2 to 3 times. You need to loop them really tight. So after looping, you are going to grab another yarn left and you are going to make 2 to 3 knots as much as possible you can. After making knot, you are going to sieve them through the leaves, that is hide your yarn and take my needle and sew. So you can sew one end in the one leaf or both in the same, but it's better to sew both the ends in the same side of the leaf. So I'm gonna just cut the extra yarn that's left. So I'm gonna repeat the same on with the other yarn. Now I have sewed all the ends and it's totally ready, and I'm gonna connect this part with the flower part. So just take your flower part and you need a crochet hook. So take the crochet hook, insert that crochet hook into that magic green part we have in the center and pull through this leaf part through the center. It might feel a little tighter, but it's okay, it's gonna come out, and this is how it looks. So I added the keys to it and this is how it looks. Hope you guys liked it and thank you for watching.